He's not going to pick up, is he?
Probably not. There's probably so many.
You think he's getting a lot of calls
CBS,
about this?
NBC.
No, I don't think he's getting a lot of calls about this. This is Byron Lazine and Nicole White, and you are tuned into episode 373 of The Real Word.
Word is up.
All right, we got two things, Nicole.
Two? I thought we were talking about one.
We are talking about this story out of Chicago, which is creating a lot of virality.
Yeah?
Chicago property owner says he has a house that he owns that was listed for sale without his consent, and we'll get into that. But I do want to just give a quick update on the Compass stuff that we've been talking about. Okay, so I didn't want to be, they didn't address, they've been talking about Compass, didn't address the the new news here on Compass. So Compass has now essentially came out and said, I put a tweet up, you can put my X post up, Haley. I call it a flip-flop. This is a flip-flop from Compass, but then there's these caveats. So they're opening up private listings to all brokerages, but there's two rules.
And MLS or MLS.
And MLSs. The rules are no monetizing or tampering. The brokerage or MLS agrees not to alter or monetize the homeowner's listing anyway, keeping the listing agent front and center. You don't get to decide that.
Yeah, I don't know how
so you're basically saying
that out.
You're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You can't, again, tell Zillow or Realtor.com or whoever how to run their business. So there's not a law that the listing agent, you can disagree or agree.
Well, what's interesting here, though, is that number one is still more concerned about the agent and not the seller.
Yeah. There's a reason, if you go back in time, by the way, why Realtor.com and Zillow don't put listing agents on the listing. And everybody runs to, it's because it's how they make money. And there's certainly a monetization impact to that. The truth is,
they don't answer.
It was terrible for the consumer.
They didn't answer.
When you call the listing agent and they don't answer, maybe they're working a buyer over here and you're calling and they don't answer. Go ahead and run through 10 listings and call the listing agent. Just do it 10 times. Give me the percentage in the comments.
We may do that in a minute.
And we may be calling an agent here live on the pod
we may.
From Chicago. And tell me how many answer. That's an awful experience. What would you say if you were calling any business during business hours and they just don't answer?
You want to make like a dinner reservation? Never answer?
No penalties for sharing, they're claiming. So those are the two rules. I'm not going to go much further into this because we've talked a lot about it.
Well, there's not really much else to go in. Like, it's very
The Compass president of growth, not the CEO, but the president of growth, Rory Golod, who's made some interesting two-note comments on Ricky Cruz pod. He's coming here.
What day?
Thursday. So he'll be in.
I feel like I missed it, but you didn't say anything.
We have a lot going on in this little. Actually,
week,
it's a big office.
This week is wild.
Our
I'm ready.
Our Connecticut office. We have the BAM BBQ tomorrow.
We do.
If you're seeing this on day one of the Real World Pod, go bambbq.live. We're going to be recording outside. Nicole will be there. We're going to have actually our own little barbecue.
Come on by.
And then Rory's coming from New York to office here on Thursday.
Should we like red carpet it?
Hopefully we don't have a bunch of empty high noons laying around from the BBQ.
Never.
All right. But we do have this story out of Chicago. When I first saw the headline, I'm like, this is another one of those, like, you see the scam listings.
Of course. All the time. Yeah. Or it's on, they put it on
Craigslist and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm like, is this just another one of those?
Yeah.
When you dig deeper here, this gets really interesting / confusing very quickly.
I think it just gets like you just pop the popcorn.
CBS News, the local CBS News for Chicago, or no, maybe this is CBSNews.com. Okay, under their local news tab says Chicago property owner says house he owned was listed for sale without his consent. So that property owner is Frank Diaz. Okay, this was a fixer-upper home.
Very much.
Very much a full rehabilitation.
This was a knockdown.
This is a
knockdown.
To be fair, this house was
It's a knockdown.
in need of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is what Frank Diaz does. He works the rehabilitation side of the market on homes that need work, okay? It was cottage-style house, Taylor Street in the west side of Chicago, Tri-Taylor neighborhood. This is what I do, is I fix them up. You'll see some clips from the CBS News video here throughout the pod. Haley will sprinkle some of those up. But he said to CBS, "I don't know what happened. Someone had listed my property without my consent." The way he found out was an Instagram story.
Correct.
Someone had listed my property without my consent.
Diaz says the problem began in late May when, to his surprise, he spotted the property for sale on a real estate broker's social media page.
I recognized the property. I recognized the front door. I was not their client, and I am not their client.
The home was advertised on the MLS in an off-market all-cash deal for $200,000.
So CBS News reached out to the agent. Okay, the home was advertised on the MLS, so it wasn't just IG.
Correct.
That's where Frank Diaz, the owner, found it.
Yep.
It was on the MLS. The home was advertised on the MLS in an off-market all-cash deal for $200,000. I don't know how you can list on the MLS on off-market.
You don't. It's not.
Okay,
that
but
would
that's
not,
what
MLS is the market.
that's what CBS says. So Anthony Kirkland was the agent who had it listed on
Ace.
the MLS. He's with Coldwell Banker. He calls himself the Ace Broker.
Any cash investors, hit me up. Man, it's closing day.
Anthony Kirkland,
And that's why you got to trust your realtor.
a licensed realtor with Coldwell Banker,
That's why I'm the ace broker.
calls himself the Ace Broker. He was listed as the agent on Diaz's property.
He was listed as the agent on Diaz's property. Frank Diaz, said of Kirkland, Anthony Kirkland, the Ace Broker, quote, "I have never met him before." Okay? So Diaz said he has never done a deal with Kirkland. He has no knowledge of the Ace Broker.
Doesn't know him.
Okay? That's what Diaz says.
Have you ever met this realtor before?
I have never met him before.
Have you ever done a deal with him?
I have never done a deal with him.
No knowledge of it.
No knowledge.
Kirkland, who's very active on IG,
Very
we'll link
active.
him up. You can check him out. I'm now following him. Said that he was called by CBS. So this is what CBS says. This is not what Kirkland says. I'm going to call Kirkland here on the pod. All right, so stay with me. I'm going to
Let's see
call
what
him and see if he
happens.
picks up. But
Because when the
See-
reporter called, it's a little sketchy.
yeah, the reporter calls and it's weird because this is where it gets weird based on Kirkland's Instagram posts, which he's now
Yeah.
posting. But in the call with CBS, Kirkland says to them, CBS, somebody was posing as the owner, and once I was informed he wasn't the owner, I took it down. That was it.
Hey, Anthony Kirkland. This is Charlie DeMar calling. I'm a reporter with CBS News here in Chicago.
In a brief phone call, Kirkland said somebody was posing as the owner, and once I was informed he wasn't the owner, we took it down. That was it. While the listing was removed,
Thanks.
Kirkland ended our call when we asked who gave him permission to list the property.
So the listing was removed. Kirkland ended the call, though, CBS says, when asked who gave him permission to list the property.
So now that I'm kind of hearing it all again, because I'm listening intently to you, maybe somebody must have posed as Diaz.
Well, this is what the Ace Realtor Kirkland is saying.
Correct. Okay. Because originally when I was reading it, I was kind of getting
But-
the sense that somebody else, like not Frank Diaz, but like Byron Lazine was saying, you were the owner. Because everyone is, there are so many comments on here ripping this agent apart saying that he didn't do his due diligence. Where if you said that you were Nicole White, if you said you were Frank Diaz and on there is Frank Diaz, let's go. Let's sign up.
Yeah, so
And then they're saying nobody asks for a license. Have you ever asked a seller for a license? I mean, I'll Google somebody and
a
take
seller
peek.
for a license, like a driver's license?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Right, is the human sitting in front of you? I mean, I do research based, but I asked them for their driver's license.
Well, let's be honest.
But you do at the closing.
Well, but you also
Yeah.
have taken listings without. I've taken listings without ever meeting them.
For sure.
Correct. So
That's interesting. Now, Diaz says, remember, he never met this guy.
correct.
Kirkland, on his post, and just
The
way,
the ace.
Coldwell Banker, Chicago Associated Realtors, very just like PR statements, so I won't even read them. They don't say much there. But if you go on
'Cause
Kirkland's
the listing,
Instagram,
the listing must have been in Frank Diaz's name.
well, he owns the house, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because this whole time I was thinking that someone else signed it, like somebody else, like again Byron. Lizzie,
Nobody
like
says
you
that there,
pretend.
so
No, I
that's
know.
we don't have
was
that part of
me.
the story. But
Yeah.
so 3 days ago, this story broke 6 days ago. 3 days ago, the Ace broker on Instagram.
4. I think there was day 4 was when it started.
4 days ago, posts special thanks to my amazing buyer clients. He actually has a video with his buyer clients. They're holding the big agent key. And
doing
so
it.
I'm thinking he's repurposing like a testimonial video here.
Obviously.
Special thanks to my amazing buyer clients, Jessica and Pedro Diaz, the brother and sister of Frank Diaz, who's the Frank Diaz I'm assuming in this story, for hiring me as their realtor. Thanks for the referral, Francisco Diaz. Frank, but he says Frank once. Yeah. Their brother.
It's like
Frank.
Dude,
why don't you just use Frank twice?
The
but anyway.
popcorn. It's like
I
we
appreciate
thought this story was going to be boring, and now it's like rabbit hole.
I appreciate the impeccable review of your experience with me. So he scrolls from the video and you see Frank Diaz.
Okay, but he does this on multiple posts. So the last like 4 posts on his IG right now are all about, you don't know me? Isn't this your brother and sister? Does Lopez live in your house? Like, who's Lopez?
Here's the copy of post number 2. The Diaz family swear they don't know me. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Frank, ain't this your brother and sister? Frank, don't Kevin Lopez stay in your property? I don't know if we're supposed to know who Kevin Lopez is or not.
Behind.
Frank, ain't your little brother mad because I ain't use him for a construction job? Could have been don't, but I get it.
Yeah.
Frank, didn't they give me a 10 of 10 review? What did I miss? So he's calling out Frank, who was on this, saying, dude, we know each other.
Yeah, I think he's still convinced that they signed it. And what did I do that is now making you go on the news like this?
Another post. The Diaz family swear they don't know me. He keeps asking about Kevin Lopez. Is Kevin Lopez...
I don't know anything
somebody
about,
we should know?
I don't think we could
I
ask
think that's
him.
an inside thing.
When we call him, we could ask him about Kevin Lopez. I hope Kevin Lopez isn't living in this home.
He posts multiple times with the headline, the Diaz family swear they don't know me, laughing emojis,
and then,
him standing next to the
then
Diazes,
Scarface,
but not Frank Diaz, the owner of this property. He put up a Scarface meme talking about the Diazes.
I mean...
so anyways, he put up multiple...
Yeah, he's sticking. He's not hiding.
He's even
not
put
like,
up...
oh shit. He's like...
His Instagram insights would show he's had an explosion on Instagram the last 7 days. So, Instagram insights. All right, I'm going to call...
Oh, boy. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not here.
You're not here. Well, he'll watch the pod. I'm going to say me and Nicole are doing the pod. So he's got his...
He's not going to know who... Do you think he knows who... He doesn't know you. He doesn't know you. Be like, oh, I just started... Should I start following you?
It doesn't matter. His cell phone is in his Instagram. I'm going to call him and just say, hey, man, here's the confusion.
You're going to ask him who Frank is. Not Frank. Kevin Lopez.
I got to know who Kevin Lopez is, by the way. All right, so we're going to call him. Let's see if he picks up. I bet you he picks up.
I bet you he does, too.
Hey, you reached the Ace broker.
I guess he didn't.
Email. I'll be sure to get back with you. Thanks.
Call him
All
again.
right. Call him again? Just do the callback?
Yeah.
Yeah, do the callback.
Then I know it's for real.
Let's see if he picks up. He's not going to pick up, is he?
Probably not. There's probably so many.
You think he's getting a lot of calls
CBS,
about this?
NBC.
No, I don't think he's getting a lot of calls about this. Just agents don't pick up numbers they don't recognize.
I never pick up my numbers so I don't recognize it.
I do all the time.
Hey, you reached
Unless
the
it comes
Ace
up with the
broker.
spam
Name,
filter.
number,
Leave him a voicemail. Don't hang up again.
Don't hang up again?
No.
I was going to send him a text.
Oh, okay, text him.
Okay.
He definitely let it
Hold
ring
on.
longer.
I got voice to text. Now I got all your voices here.
Well, disclose
Ace,
that.
this is Byron Lazine. I was just recording a podcast on BAM, picking up a little bit on your story here on the confusion on the listing out in Chicago. Love to just get your side of it if you're interested. That's why I called.
Agents, we all want and need more listings. We want to be able to capture the business from our clients. So it means we need to stay in front of them, front and center when they're thinking about real estate, when they're making a real estate decision. So I love what Reminder Media is doing for agents across the country, producing high quality physical and digital magazines where you can tell a full story about what's going on in your community, what's happening in the market, and reminding people that you are the expert that they should be reaching out to when it comes to making a real estate decision. Reminder Media is a resource that you need in your corner to stay in front of your clients. You also get a free sample magazine by using the link that I'll put right down below. Check out Reminder Media and everything that they have to offer you and helping you stay in front of your clients.
There you go. So,
You think he knows the BAM? You think he knows BAM?
well, he does now. I just texted him about it.
Yeah.
We'll look it up. I mean,
Oh,
if
wait.
he-
Send him the invite to the BAM.
Yeah,
BAM
by the way,
BAM
if you'd like to come to BAM BBQ, it's
Invite
bambbq.live.
him. Oh, he could be like this special guest.
Yeah, I'd like to, I'd like to get his side of it, of course.
Well, so I watched the news on the YouTube, and the amount of comments.
What's your take on it, too? But go ahead.
So before I even went, because we were going to record, and we hadn't even gone on his Instagram page, and everybody on YouTube was like really beating him up, saying he's the scammer, he's the guy that's scamming.
This is a non-story if he's not making these posts on Instagram.
Well, I agree with you, but I also kind of felt like he wasn't the scammer because he also is very visible. I mean, look at his Instagram. He's
building a brand for sure.
He is not holding back. So I can't imagine he would have purposely listed a property that like he was trying to hijack or steal, or because everyone out here is like, oh, you can't get listings, just steal them. Like, I'm not under the impression. And then they're like, check his other listings. I don't know, maybe I always think the good in people, but I'm not. I suspect the realtor is dirty. I don't know.
There was a comment that he did post that I may not understand some of the language
Lingo?
that
Yeah.
kids use these days.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're
But,
definitely not youth. We're not youth.
Maybe Haley can help walk me
even
through
worse.
this. So he posts this comment, which tells me this comment's in support of him. So this comment that he has on his IG story, somebody said they are playing with his license. I said, listen here. My brother is a very intelligent, educated man. Sounds great so far.
Yeah, and
But-
then it
but
goes
then-
downhill.
But then the comment says he was a correctional officer for 5 business days.
5 days.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
He's into logistics. CDL. What's CDL mean?
You get your CDL when you drive like
Oh,
an
a
oil
truck.
No, it's like CDL. Like it's like
Well, Google it.
no, it's like FYI. It's like young kid lingo. CDL. I think.
feel like
He's
I
into
Google
logistics.
all of
CDL.
that.
It shows you how young I am. I'm thinking of
Like
truck
SMH? Like, I
driver.
don't even know what SMH means.
Shake my head.
Yeah,
I used FYI as the example. That's ridiculous. Like there's like,
No, but that's appropriate.
sell, close, teaching, coaching, stock, etc. Ain't no MFer raining on his parade.
Oh, wait, I don't want to read the Urban Dictionary meaning of
So-
CDL.
That's not right.
Ew. No.
I don't know. Anyways.
I mean, that's what it's saying. CDL means slang.
Commercial
In the
driver
blue-
license?
No, in the blue. Don't read it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that
I've
one.
heard of that one.
So maybe that one's not as common. I gotcha. Look it up on your own if you're interested in that. We're not gonna go into that on the pod. All right. So now we got 2 people we got to follow up with. Rory's coming in. I'm gonna do a one-on-one BAM interview with him, and
Let's see if he calls back.
we're gonna dig in with him. If I'm in office, Haley, so if Ace calls back or texts back, we can add it to this pod. Certainly, we can
Maybe
put that on.
save his number so that when he does call you back,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can
The Ace
answer
Broker.
it.
I
Yeah.
followed him on IG.
I know you did.
I just wanna-
didn't. I was afraid to.
I want to get his side. Obviously,
I think I would love his side. Something's going on. I can't imagine he would have stole it, put it on MLS. I can't imagine. I can't imagine, but
He posts his sales. The guys, I mean, it
In
sounds like in his
Chicago.
market, maybe there's 200,000 homes. He's done like 6 million, so he's pumping out units, the ace broker.
must be.
And I mean, this would be very clear. He's posted a lot on social if you just posted the listing contract saying, hey, here's the listing contract. I thought it was Frank because I work with Frank's family and Frank knows me, and here's the signed listing contract.
Right.
Who signed it? Now,
That's all. Honestly, that's all he has to post on IG.
But
But maybe Coldwell Banker right now, because now Coldwell Banker is involved.
The weird
ethics are
part-
involved. Like he's maybe not able to.
he's posting a lot on social for Coldwell Banker to be telling him what he can post and not post.
Yeah.
But the weird part of the story was that it said it was posted in the MLS as an off market, and maybe you don't need paperwork for some type of off market MLS listing in Chicago that I don't know about. That being said, there is an easy solution.
I love
here.
these. We should do this more often. I could fall in, like, this is like a Dateline. Like, this is gonna
Not
be
a solution. There's an easy
This
answer.
is gonna be a docu-series. There's gonna be multiple episodes.
This is going to be over in a week, and I'll never think about it again.
Well,
But
I won't either. That's because we're gonna binge this.
it's an interesting story of the week in a week where there's not a lot to talk about besides BAM BBQ.live. So if you haven't grabbed your spot, don't wait for the last hour. Sometimes people wait to the last hour on these and then they get blocked out because technical problems happen or the room fills up. So make sure you grab your spot, BAMBBQ.live, Ryan Serhant, Leo Perea, Scott Harris, myself, Eric Simon, Brooke Hidgen. Nicole's probably going to sit down at our outdoor
I'll have a burger or two.
booth. We're going to have a booth.
A booth? What is this? A circus?
Our outdoor pod
A
station.
carnival? With our FYI?
Yeah, it's my booth. It's like I'm moderating a game. FYI,
And no CDL.
FYI, grab your BAM BBQ ticks on the hurry. Is that a big thing we say? No.
Hurry?
I don't know. This is really going wrong.
No.
For
See
free.
you
Just
guys.
do it. Say less. I know the kids say that one. All right, keep it real.
See you guys.
Arizona and West Coast agents, the only in-person BAM event this year is happening September 24th in Scottsdale, Arizona. Join us in Arizona for this full-day event, mid-tier pricing, halfway sold out, only 8 VIP tickets left, and we do still have general admission. There's a link down below if you're interested. September 24th, Scottsdale. Can't wait to see you there.